Right, good evening. Excuse me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Beg your pardon. Good afternoon. This is afternoon live feed on Rashad Mitchell's live feed on Rashad Mitchell's channel. This is a afternoon version of a live feed about the week that was in the NBA. Let's get into it. There's lots that went on last week in the NBA, so I'm gonna get into the NBA talk like I always do around this time. The week that was in the NBA for this live feed this afternoon. Rashad Mitchell's YouTube channel. Let's get into last week's matchups. Last Sunday, the Celtics lost to the Thunder 105-92. Very impressive win by OKC, beating the defending champions 105-92 last Sunday. Gilgeous-Alexander had 33 points, and this was a franchise record-setting game because they won it 15 straight. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 33 points and 11 rebounds to win their 15th straight game in a row as a franchise record. Something that has never been done until last Sunday. So that was a big time win last week. Very impressive performance. Then you had the Cavaliers beat the Hornets 115-105. And that was their 10th straight game. And that set up the matchup this past Wednesday between the Cavaliers and the Thunder. So you had that coming up. 110-98, the Pelicans won that game. The Jazz beat the Magic 105-92. The Rockets beat the Lakers 119-115. Jalen Green had 33 points. Fred VanVleet made a late steal to hold off the Lakers last Sunday. The Rockets are playing good. They're second in the Western Conference. And then you had the Kings, man, dominant performance over the Warriors, 129-99, dominant. Malik Monk had 26 points, 12 assists. Domantas Sabonis almost had a triple-double, 22 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. They blew out and won their fourth straight. And this was without the services of De'Aaron Fox, their best player, their leading scorer. And they was able to win and dominate the game at Golden State. So that was a big-time win for Sunday, January 5th. Let's get into this week that was. The Pistons, man, the Pistons are looking very good right now. Currently at 2019 right now. But this past Monday, they beat the Portland Trail Blazers 118-115 to go to 500. Cade Cunningham had 32 points, 9 assists. And they reached 500 for the first time after New Year's Day since 2019. So it shows you how great this team is playing right now compared to what they was a year ago, winning only 14 games. Now they have 20 wins so far this season as of January the 12th. So, but last this past Monday, they was able to reach 500 for the first time in like 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Make that sink in. So that shows you how far this franchise has come. So that was a big time performance on Monday. Then the Sixers, they lose at home to the Suns 109-99. Pacers beat the Nets 113-99. Magic beat the Knicks 103-94. The Bucks beat the Raptors 128-108. Well, thanks for the 18 people that are tuning in. It's a live feed. Appreciate you. The Spurs lost to the Bulls 114-110. The Grizzlies beat the Mavericks 119-104. The Timberwolves beat the Clippers 108-106. The Kings beat the Heat 123-118 double overtime. You had Tuesday's games. Hornets beat the Suns 115-104. Rockets beat the Wizards 135-112. The Mavericks beat the Lakers 118-97. The Timberwolves beat the Pelicans 104-97. The Hawks beat the Jazz 124-121. I think this is the game where Trae Young hit a 49-foot buzzer beater beyond the half-court line to beat the Utah Jazz big time. 3-point shot. They say it's a 50 foot, but they say not 49 foot. But that was a big time three. He had 24 points in the game as they won 124-121 on the road in Utah. Then the Nuggets, they lose to the Celtics. That was a big time win. I think this could possibly be, a potential NBA Finals matchup. And the Boston went to Denver and won 118-106. Now, I don't think Jokic played in this game. See, did he play in this game? No, he did not. So he was out. So he called a break, Boston Celtics. Russell Westbrook had 26 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Murray had 19 points. Michael Porter Jr. had 15 points. Watson had 14 points coming off the bench. But there was no Jokic. Jokic was out. Some type of injury must be. Porzingis had 25 and Jason Tatum had 29. So they wasn't 100%. He sat out because of the illness of Nikola Jokic. So maybe that game would have been a different story. Then the Heat beat the Warriors 114-98. The thing that's interesting about the Warriors, they're not as great at home as they used to be. They got blown out, obviously, by the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they lose to the Heat convincingly, 114-98 at home. So as Miami snapped their 3-game losing streak, Bam Adebayo had 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists, and 2 timely dunks down the stretch. Then Wednesday, you had the showdown of showdowns. 2 best teams in the league going against each other. The best in the East and the best in the West. OKC against Cleveland. And Cleveland prevailed, winning 129-122 to improve to 32-4. And OKC fell to 30-6, snapping their 15-game winning streak. Jared Allen had 25 points. Evan Mobley had 21 points. And this is where things come in great fashion when you talk about Cleveland. Without the services of Donovan Mitchell making big moments in this game for us, playing well, you only had 11 points in this game. So the other guys had to step up. The role players stepped up, and that's what they did. Because Mitchell was the best player. They're the best player. But Garland had 18 points, 25 for Allen, 21 for Mobley, 15 for Jerome coming off the bench, 17 for Max Strus. So this team played excellent, made 15 three-point shots. Despite the ineffectiveness of Mitchell. Mitchell didn't do anything in this game. He had 11 points. So that was a big-time performance by the Cleveland Cavaliers to win, snap the 15-game winning streak, rather, by the Thunder. And now the Cavaliers, they've won, 11 in a row. 11 straight. Yeah, 11 straight for them at that win. Yeah, they 11 straight. So also in this matchup is so important because Cleveland's played well against the Western Conference. They 11-0 against the West. They moved to 19-1 at home. And they've shown that they can play with the best in the West. This game had 30 lead changes. Neither team led by more than 9. And also this matchup was only the third in history between 2 teams that had a double-digit winning streak. You got to go back to January 26, 1995, when Seattle and Utah entered that matchup with a 10-game winning streak at the time. So it shows you that it's not a commonplace thing to see 2 teams with long winning streaks go up against each other. Big time win. Other scores on Wednesday: Pacers beat the Bulls 129-113. 76ers beat the Wizards 109-103. Thanks to the person that liked the video so far. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Deeply appreciate it. During the week that was in the NBA, so keep it moving, keep supporting the channel. Appreciate it. All right, as I continue on, the Pistons beat the Nets 113-98. The Pelicans lost to the Blazers 119-100. The Nuggets beat the Clippers 126-103. I think there was a milestone in this game. I think it was. Probably not. But there was some history that was made recently between Westbrook and Jokic. They became first teammates to have a triple-double in the same game, something like that. The Bucks beat the Spurs 121-105. Look at Thursday's games. You had the Cleveland Cavaliers winning 132-126. The Pistons lost to the Warriors 107-104. Timberwolves beat the Magic 104-89. Mavericks beat the Trailblazers 117-111. The Rockets beat the Blazers 119-115. Suns beat the Hawks 123-115. And the Heat beat the Jazz 197-92. And the Hornets and the Lakers game was postponed due to the wildfires that's going on in California. Just crazy what's going on over there. They wasn't able to play because of the fires that's going on over there, man. Just crazy over there with these fires. Right, let's get to Friday. Friday, you had the Pacers beat the Warriors 108-96. The Bucks beat the Magic 109-106. The Pelicans beat the 76ers 123-115. The Kings beat the Celtics. This is an impressive win by the Kings because the Domantas Sabonis, man, was dominant. 23 points, 28 rebounds as they rallied to beat a fourth-quarter rally to beat the Celtics 114-97. A big-time performance by Domantas Sabonis. I think he leads the league in rebounding. Thunder beat the Knicks 126 to 101. They was able to bounce back from that 15-game winning streak. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had 39 points in 29 minutes, dominant performance. The problem with the Knicks, man, they don't have enough depth. They won't win a championship, they gotta have depth. I don't think they have enough depth on their squad to win the championship. But OKC responded well, winning 126 to 101. Matter of fact, these two teams met recently. The following Friday, the Friday before this past Friday, they met. Before this past Friday, they met. They lost 117 to 107. The previous Friday, not this Friday, but the previous one. So that's a sweep for the Thunder. The Bulls beat the Wizards 138 to 105. The Nuggets beat the Nets 124 to 105. I think this is the milestone right here, where Jokic and Westbrook had triple doubles. Let me see. I think they made history. Yes, they did. So against the Nets on Friday, as they won 124 to 105, Nikola Jokic had 35 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds. Then when you look at Russell Westbrook, he had 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. And then you had history that was made in this game. For one, it was the 144th career triple-double for Jokic. He missed the last couple games due to illness. And then it was Westbrook who had his 202nd career triple-double. It was the second time this season they have had triple-doubles in the same game. Well, according to the NBA, they're the first teammates in NBA history to have triple-doubles in the same game multiple times in a single season. That's something that's different. You have never seen nothing like that before in the history of the NBA. NBA's been around for a long time. And Westbrook and Jokic made history being the first teammates to have a triple-double in consecutive games, multiple games. So that's the thing that's amazing about the performance that they had on Friday. So I wanted to bring that added nugget to the picture. Okay, now Saturday, yesterday's game, obviously the Hawks and the Rockets, that game was postponed due to severe weather and hazardous icy conditions. Rightly so. The wildfires were affecting the Lakers and the Clippers. So their games against their opponent, the Spurs and Lakers, that game was postponed due to wildfires. And the Clippers and the Hornets was postponed due to wildfires. So you had about 4 games that was played last night. You had the Suns beat the Jazz 114 to 106. The Grizzlies beat the Timberwolves 127-125. The Heat beat the Trailblazers 119 to 98. But the mid game I want to get into is the Pistons, man. Congrats to the Pistons. They finally a game over 500. They beat the Toronto Raptors. I know they're not good, Toronto, but they won that game 123 to 114 to go a game over 500. 20-15. It's going to be 20-19 on the season. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been a huge catalyst for the Pistons. He had 27 points. And then you had Tobias Harris had 17 points. Clay Cunningham had a triple-double, 22 points, 17 assists, 10 rebounds. Maybe he should be on the All-Star game. You know, the way this guy is playing, Cunningham, he's playing excellent basketball. 22 points, 17 assists, 10 rebounds. The Pistons are back to being relevant, man. They're looking really good. Shout out to Coach J.B. Bickerstaff and the veterans that they got on the team. Also, the bench played well. Malik Beasley. Obviously, they don't have Jaden Ivey. They get him back, man. They could be even more dangerous. So, this team is over 500 for the first time in a long time. The Pistons are working their way back. We'll give credit to the coach for doing that. Cunningham fell 1 assist of his career set in December 16th. He has the second most triple-doubles in Pistons history. The Pistons are playing well. They have won 9 of their last 11. This team is looking very, very good. Give all the credit to J.B. Bickerstaff and what he's done. Also, Thompson is in the starting lineup, and Jaden Ivey, obviously, he's out because he's out with an injury. They're getting it done, man. They're getting it done. So give them credit. Pistons will play the Knicks. That should be an interesting game. Guess that'll be tomorrow, sometime this week. Yeah, Jaden Ivey, man, he's out for a long time. He's going to be evaluated in 4 weeks. Dealing with a broken finger in his left leg. So, but the Pistons hold it down despite not having him in his services. But if he came back, man, think about the Eastern Conference, how tough they'll be in the Eastern Conference. All right, so today you got games. The Bucks play the Knicks. That's an interesting game at 3 o'clock. Nuggets play the Mavericks. That's a good game. Kings and the Bulls. Pelicans and the Celtics. Cavaliers. Trying to make it, what, 12 in a row? 13 in a row? Something like that. I think they won 13 in a row. Look at their schedule. I know they won like 12 in a row. Yeah, 12 straight. So they play today at 6 o'clock. Interesting game against the Pacers, 21-18 on the season right now. And they play the Cavaliers, which is red hot right now, 33-4. They're going to look to make it 13 straight. 13 straight tonight. They play the Pacers again on Tuesday. Then they play the Thunder again. You know, the Thunder going to look for revenge. Got a pretty tough stretch of games. Played the Rockets. A few times. The Pistons. So this month is going to be interesting for the Cavaliers. See if they keep that winning streak alive. You know what I'm saying? Because they play the Thunder and the Pacers the next 3 games. Twice against the Pacers. Home and on the road. At home and then on the road in Indiana. Then they got to go play at the Thunder. So they got like some type of road trip. Like a 3-game road trip in a sense. At the Pacers, at the Thunder, at the Timberwolves. So tough games. See if they get through it. All right. Also, you got the Magic against the 76ers, the Thunder against the Wizards, the Nets versus the Jazz, and the Hornets against the Suns. So those are the games for today. Let's look at the standings. Again, Cleveland has a 12-game winning streak. That's going to be on the line against the Pacers tonight. The Pacers are in 7th place, 21-18. They won 5 straight, so you got 2 hot teams, 2 of the hottest teams in the Eastern Conference that's going to be playing against each other. You know, we got Indiana, 21-18. They won 5 straight against Cleveland, who's won 12 straight. So you got 2 teams that have two of the best winning streaks in the East. Boston's number 2 in the conference. Knicks are number 3. Milwaukee, Orlando, Miami, and Indiana and Detroit. Game over 500, 20-19. And then the Western Conference, see, the team with the longest winning streak is Sacramento. They are 19-19. They won 6 straight. Golden State is 19-19. Minnesota is 20-18 in 8th place. 7th place is Clippers. But OKC is number 1 with 31-6. Right behind this is Houston. So interesting standings right now. All right, let's look at the stats before I close out. Close out. Look at the stats. Right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo is leading the league in scoring, 31.7 points a game. Trae Young is leading the league in assists with 12.1 assists. LaMelo Ball is leading the league in 3-pointers made, 4.5 3-pointers. Sabonis leads the league in rebounding, 14.2. Block shots, Wembanyama is leading the league in blocks, 4 blocks. And Dyson Daniels is leading the league in steals with 3.1 steals. Look at the team stats. Memphis Grizzlies are leading the league in points scored, 123 points a game. They number 1. Cavaliers are number 1 in field goal percentage, 50.5%. Oklahoma City, 11.9 plus points differential. And then you got the defensive leaders, points allowed, 103.4, Orlando Magic. Rebounds, Houston Rockets, 48.8. San Antonio Spurs, 6.9 blocks a game. And that's it for that. All right, man, my time is up, man. Thank all who tuned in to the live feed on Rashad Mitchell's channel. The week that was in the NBA, that's what I talk about around this time. I may change the time, maybe down the line, go back to doing this at nighttime, but I like doing it in the afternoon, get out the way. But anyway, thanks for all who tuned in this afternoon for the Rashad Mitchell's live feed, talking about the week that was in the NBA. Be back next Sunday, the same time, and talk about what took place in the NBA. So that's it for today's live feed. Thanks to those who have tuned in, who liked the video, stuff like that. Thanks a lot for the support. Until then, talk to you tomorrow. I'll be back for Monday. I'll get into Classic Books with Rashad Mitchell, get into the Word of God, like the Spirit Study Bible. Book of Isaiah, chapter 24, 25, and 26, and 27. It's all good. We're going to get it done. And then get into Ricky Henderson book excerpts. That's going to be about chapter 15. That's going to be on the docket tomorrow, as far as that's concerned. Almost close to finishing that book. The book excerpts by Ricky, the Life and Legend of an American Original, chapter 15. Then get into Isaiah. Before that, be in Isaiah chapter 24, 25, 26, 27. Life and Spirit Study Bible. So that's it for today's live feed. So until then, talk to you same time tomorrow at nighttime. Tomorrow night. I'll talk to you tomorrow night. I'll be on, do my thing, and I'll make it happen for you. So thanks for all support. Be back tomorrow, maybe about 7:15, maybe past that. We'll see. But thanks for all those that have tuned in. Appreciate you. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.